I have epilepsy, and about a decade ago, my seizures were way more frequent than they are today. Over time, I've built a lifestyle and some daily habits that have lowered my seizure frequency, and I'm going to share that with you today. As a preface, none of this is medical advice. Always speak to your doctor before making any changes. And today, I'm just going to be sharing habits and protocols that have worked for me. My name is Ray, and I have been diagnosed with epilepsy since I was 16. Back then, I was having 2 to 3 seizures a day, and it wrecked my confidence. I was in high school back then, and my social confidence was completely destroyed. I remember always seeking refuge at the nurse's office because I didn't want to have a seizure in front of everybody else, in front of my classmates at the time. I'm 30 now, and I only have them about once every couple of weeks. This comes from the medicine that I take, which is carbamazepine, along with the lifestyle that I live. Through trial and error, I've built a lifestyle that has kept my seizures to a minimum and has even made it feel like I live a normal life. I'm even jokingly called the mayor at my gym because I speak to just about everyone there. I hope that by sharing my protocols and my lifestyle and my habits, that it will help somebody that is going through it just like younger me. So let's start. Number one is a strict sleep routine. Sleep deprivation is a clear trigger for me. After a few nights of bad rest, I can almost guarantee that there will be a trigger. Rather, there will be a seizure triggered on one of the following nights or one of the following days. The more disciplined I am with my sleep, the more stable my mind feels, the more stable my brain feels. To track my sleep, I use this ring that I'm wearing. It helps me improve my sleep day by day. It tells me what I could be doing better and how my sleep was for the night. Ironically, it's called the Aura Ring. So now I always have at least 7 hours of sleep, usually eight, but anywhere from 7 to 9, minimum seven though. I usually cut off my screen time about an hour before I go to bed, which is at 9 p.m. So I usually cut off the screens at 8 p.m. Not viewing screens an hour before I go to bed lets my body fall asleep faster and with more quality because it lets my body create this hormone called melatonin. Melatonin is a hormone that lets you fall asleep. It makes you fall asleep. It makes you tired and gets you ready for the night. However, when you're looking at screens, the blue light from them blocks the the blocks the melatonin from being created in your body, in your brain. That makes it harder for you to fall asleep. And even if you do fall asleep, you'll likely even wake up in the middle of the night. It makes your sleep quality not good. As a side note, I've tried using a melatonin supplement. However, I've noticed that whenever I take that supplement, it is a clear trigger of mine. So I avoid them. The quality of my sleep is very important to me, and it's very ideal for my seizure control. And so I do very relaxing things in the hour leading to bedtime, such as reading, journaling, and meditating. Number two, stress management. During one of the breaks at work, I usually take 20 minutes to meditate. High stress is another trigger of mine. Another trigger of mine is looking at screens for too long. And this is something that I have to do at my job. Taking a break from the screen and meditating lets me lower my stress for the workday and lets me work at high high production. When I'm working, I usually try to stay present. I try to breathe fully and deeply in order to stay calm and relaxed. Whenever I'm feeling tense, anxious, or worried, I usually take a minute. I consciously take a minute in order to breathe deeply and calm my nerves, relax my body, and Yeah, just to calm my brain before anything happens. There's this breathing technique that I do. It's called the physiological sigh. It works like this. So you inhale, right? And at the top of your inhale, you inhale again, and then you exhale from your mouth. It looks like this. So you exhale slowly through your mouth. Do that a couple times over, maybe like 3 times, and you will feel so relaxed, so calm. Your any nerves will stop. So yeah, practicing meditation and deep breathing helps me get through my workday. It helps me during crunch time at work or whenever I'm feeling tense. Number three, my diet. My day-to-day diet is very low in carbs. I usually try to keep the grams of the carbs below 50. This is known as a keto diet. It's just a diet that keeps your carbs low. I'm on the keto diet because there's a lot of research showing that it's very good for people with epilepsy. It shows that it's lowered the frequency and severity of people with epilepsy, or rather in the seizures of people with epilepsy, especially in children, but in adults as well. If I eat lots of carbs, which is sugar by the way, like rice, pasta, or desserts, candy, stuff like that, it's one of my triggers. Generally, I eat very healthy foods, healthy fats, high protein. I try to stay away from any junk foods, especially processed garbage. Processed foods are usually poisonous to our bodies and minds and brains, so I avoid those. Junk food generally is unhealthy for us. Obviously, you guys already know that, but it causes inflammation in our bodies, which leads to the seizures, which leads to other sicknesses, which just leads to general unhealthiness. I also avoid alcohol because it's another trigger that I've come across. I think it has something to do with the dehydration that it causes. So instead, I'll drink water. I'll drink a lot of water throughout the day. I start my morning off with water, a bottle of water, with a supplement of an electrolyte supplement. I also have scheduled times throughout my day where I will just drink a whole bottle of water. I always try to keep myself hydrated. Consistency is the key here. None of these habits or protocols are magic on their own, but together they're powerful. If you have epilepsy, I hope you found this helpful. Or if you have a friend that has epilepsy, please share the video with them. Maybe this could help them. And if you found something that works for you that wasn't mentioned in this video, please drop it in the comments. You never know who you could be helping with that. Subscribe and hit the bell for more men's health, fitness, and lifestyle videos. You can click here to watch my most recent video. Let's make sure to get better every day, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.